Wednesday, September 1st, 2021, here with your live show. We're live 7 days a week, 365 days a year. Never any excuses. We just show up and give you free picks. It's what we do. We're going to have a reformatted show on the weekends. We're going to try it out. We'll see exactly how the format works. I think it's going to be fun. But I think it's going to give everybody a chance to do an opportunity. I have a couple ideas. I haven't discussed it with any of the people that are going to be on the show, but I already have an idea as to how I want the format to work. So we're going to go in the same style. We're going to cover the schedule of games. We're just going to have one capper cover each section of games. So instead of going, going around the horn and going around the horn and going around the horn, we're just going to have one capper come and cover all the games that start between here and here. Another capper come in and do these games between here and here, here and here, here and here. So you guys will still get a run through the schedule, but at the same time, a number of different cappers. And it's not going to, hopefully each capper's on between 10 and 15 minutes, not like a 5-minute thing where, Ruflo's giving the foot massage like on the other show that we do.
I like my foot massage.
Ruflo with the cross-examination. I agree, Brian. I really like that one.
No, he didn't agree with my last pick, I don't think.
Like Eddie Haskell's, yeah. Thanks, Brian. I really appreciate you going with the White Sox on the run line. Good.
Yeah, I thought they were going to lose outright yesterday.
They had a chance to.
Tomorrow, just 7 Major League Baseball games up against the 6 big-time college football games. There's a ton of other college football games. Maybe we'll start to look at those as the lines start to pop out too. There is a college football game tonight. It's Jacksonville State and
UAB.
Someone asked me about this game, and they said, "What's my opinion on this?" And I said, "This is my opinion is there's no need to chase. It's like." There's a lot of college football ahead of us. And, tomorrow night there's 6 games. I'm having trouble picking out my top 6. I like them all so much,
It's kind of like Christmas Eve for college football.
It's an odd thing because tomorrow's games I actually really like all 6. It's one of those rare cards where it's like there's 6 games. I really like all of them. And there's a bunch of other games on there. I mean, a ton of other games. We have those covered on our Sports Chat Play site, all those little games. The Western Kentucky, Tennessee Martin, New Mexico, Houston Baptist. We have those covered at Sports Chat Place, so you can cover those. And then Friday, the 4 games on Friday, not bad either. Michigan State Northwestern, Duke Charlotte. I know a lot of the other YouTube channels are posting their videos now. We got so much stuff that we're covering every day. I don't want to, I don't need to muddle it. I'm going to stick to it the way I've done it, and I think most people appreciate it that way. So we're going to just
kind of leaning Charlotte early. I know we're still 2 days out, but
right.
Anyway, and Charlotte kind of looks good to me against
right. That doesn't look bad to me either. That kind of popped out to me. I was like, yeah, I don't mind that either.
Is this format locked in? It's locked in, I think, for this season at least. Yeah, I would say it is. That the new format's locked in. We'll tweak it. We'll make it as good as we can. But I think I'm pretty much in for making a commitment out of it for the season. I want to expose more cappers on our morning show. And you can't have, 18 people on at once. Because, it's just not a possible way. So this was the way I talked to Rod and Brian about it. And this was, something we all agreed on. So I didn't just make the decision by myself. I mean, ultimately I do, right? But I definitely consulted.
But it's good. It's good.
I definitely consulted with them.
Yeah, but it's definitely a good thing to introduce you guys to some new other cappers that are on our site that you guys don't get a chance to see. That I think it's a good thing. Good exposure for everybody.
Plenty of Rod and Brian, and they could chime in their picks all week long. And plus, we have we're gonna have other afternoon shows that we're adding now too. So there's going to be plenty of stuff for everyone. So, well, you do have the option to get everybody's opinion on the game. As a matter of fact, you can get their best bets. You can go to the premium area and get their picks, But we don't have there's not enough time in the day to do that. We've tried it. The shows go 2 hours plus. we finish at 12:30 Eastern time, doing it that way. I think you guys are gonna really like it. Trust me on this one.
Yep.
I came up with this format. I came up with the other format. Most of the formats that you see out there are just copies of things I've done at one time or another. It's pretty much the way that it works out there. I think you guys know that. When I first started doing free picks on every game on every day, people were like, "Oh, you can't do that." You know? It's like, why not? And I did it. Now everybody does it, right? Everyone copies it. Acts like they're the pro at it, like the Euro trash style, right? It's like this, formatted, like your computers or something, right? Like you guys aren't even real people. Read this sentence and sign up for a sports book. Read this sentence, sign up for a sports book. Read this sentence, sign up for a sports book. By the way, we really want you to sign up for a sports book. That's the only reason we're here. We don't really enjoy this stuff. We couldn't even tell you what college football is. You guys know I grew up in the stands of the Orange Bowl. So, it's like, that's my blood. I tell you guys, references to those stories and growing up watching these games and going to these games all the time. That's part of why I do what I do. Why do I have the tone that I have and the opinions that I have? Because I grew up watching Howard Cosell, and he was my idol, and that's how he did it. Right? That's how he did it. And I loved it, man. Millions of people loved it. And some people didn't like it, and some people did like it, but you always knew where he stood. And I didn't agree with everything he said or did, but I certainly loved that style. And Muhammad Ali, same thing, man. There's a guy who never afraid to stand up for what he believed in. Whether you agree with what he believed in or don't agree with what he believed in or any of those things that he actually did or didn't do, at least he had the sack to not be just this mush patsy, like so many people we come across in our lives, right? So I think that's how we do it. Anyways, speaking of baseball, got 14 games today. We got a cancellation. Got the cancellation of the Mets game.
Yep.
Brian, how about some of these moving lines in college football?
Yeah, I was just going to mention, I see in Alabama maybe at a 19. It's at currently or almost going to be a 19.
Well, last night it was at 19 when I did the video.
So that line, and we talked about Rutgers and Temple. I think we're still seeing 14.
Went through 14. Went through 14.
I still see 14.
Where?
It's 14 and a half, but
right. I see there's only 114 left on the board.
Yeah, I don't see many 14s at all.
I see a lot of other games that I really like, and I see some lines that are doing that are going in my direction. The lines are dropping or whatever, and I don't care. I'm on the side, I'm on the favorite laying the point, so it's moving right into my number, is what it's doing. So I'm good. And I think if I would have, what's that?
Minnesota, Ohio State, I think you can get 13 and a half.
Yeah, that game I don't think I'm going down the premium road on. I just think that it sets up for an Ohio State blowout because they're so much better, right? But the back door is always open. And, the thing is, Fleck is, it's like you never know what he's going to do because he can be that, hey, let's just do something to get inspired, or, hey, we're getting run over and let's just pack it in. Does have the killer running back at Minnesota, but against that Ohio State defense, I don't know how much that's going to help you.
A lot of nice opportunities Thursday, Friday, I think.
Oh, definitely. And that's why it's like you don't need to jump on that game. I like, of the 6 games, I probably like that one 5th out of the 6.
Oh, no, I was talking about tonight's UAB Jacksonville State.
Oh, because out of the six, Bowling Green, Tennessee is probably 6. And Ohio State, Minnesota is probably 5 on my list.
Well, not me, but
well, I know. And you also had Nebraska last week.
Yeah, I have one loser. All right.
Crushed. But that was the same conference.
I only won one game that I bet last week. And
it was the same thing, though. It was a Big Ten conference game. It's very similar.
UCLA, I won. I lost the other 3 on my bets. So
It happens. I lost. I had Hawaii was the only one I lost. I had the other.
see, we were thinking opposites.
Yeah, Hawaii was the only one I lost to. But the only one I put in as a premium, anyways. I had more confidence in them. I bet the other one. Not outright like you did. I took the points.
But the next 2 days look much better than last week's.
Yes. I'm looking at 2 I like tomorrow.
I have 2 that I already have in for tomorrow, but I have I like at least 2 of the other ones enough, but I don't want to put in 4. So it's like
you don't want to.
I don't want to put in 4. I know it's too much, I know people that would put in all of them. I'm sure there will be people that put in all of them.
I was thinking of going 3 tomorrow, but I was trying to stay to 1, but 1 best bet.
I think
We'll see.
The thing is there's 2 that I really like, and then there's the other 2 I like a lot, but I think there's the one that I'm going to go for is probably it's just so hard. It's so hard. Anyways, let's go to Major League Baseball.
And then you kick yourself and you don't put it in.
Well, no. I'm not going to. I'm still going to bet it. Don't get me wrong. I'm betting the game. I'm betting. I will probably bet all 6 games. Personally. It's opening night. I'm betting all 6. That's what's going to happen. But I'm not. I'm not going to. I wouldn't. I'm just because I'm betting it doesn't mean it's one of my best bets, right? It's like it's opening college football. I had a pretty good August, so it's like I've got some extra cash to work with. And then, but Saturday's such a big day. I want to make sure I have plenty of bank on it because I really like Saturday's card. It's a weird day that I really like the opening day. Normally, I'm skittish on it. This year, I really like it. Because I could see the public just getting absolutely spit roasted on Saturday. It just sets up for it. That card does. And I have Miami on the money line. Anyways, we got Cincinnati against Cardinals, early game. We got Texas against Colorado. We got Luke Weaver's got a job still with the Diamondbacks.
Your favorite starter.
He's back. Luke's back. And then Logan Gilbert, going to see if he's got anything left in the tank against Jake Odorizzi. Rod, we got these 4 gems. Afternoon baseball. We doing the VIP early? Are we going to do the VIP early with this? Are we going to go late, regular time?
I was prepared for late, but I don't know about Rod.
I thought we were going late too.
All right. We'll go
I thought we were going to have to use 1 in the morning and then afternoon. But
go ahead. No. Well, what do you like in these games?
Well, for me in the first one, I like the Reds here. Miley 7-2 with a nice 2.4 ERA at home here. So good chance he can pitch the whole game, shortened game. I'm taking the Reds over the Cardinals in that one. And Weaver hasn't pitched since May 16th, but he's 2-0 at home with a 1.27 ERA. So what the heck? I'll give him a shot. Yu Darvish hasn't been looking good his last 3, 0-2, with a nice 6.32 ERA. So I'll take a shot here with Arizona. Beat the Padres.
Luke?
Yeah, I'm going to go with Luke. 2-0 at home with a 1.27 ERA.
I got news for you. He stinks.
Oh, I know it's Luke Weaver. I know what I'm getting
this
myself
just
into.
He stinks. I mean,
No,
I always say, some of these guys, you give them the benefit of the doubt. He stinks.
I don't know. I don't see people cowering too much from somebody else coming up here. So I don't see a whole lot of cowering going on.
Brian, what are you thinking?
Yeah, for me, that grouping, I agree with Rod on the Cincinnati Reds. Wade Miley's just under the radar, excellent, all season long. Reds need this game, tied with the Padres, so I'll take the Reds here in Game 1. And then I'm going to go with the Houston Astros. It's tremendously square, but Odorizzi, I think he outduels Gilbert, who Mitch said, and I agree with, looks spent out there. A lot of innings pitched. So I'm gonna. Usually I take the Mariners, but I'm gonna go Astros here on the money line.
Brian, what'd you think of Keegan Aiken last night against the Jays, mowing them down?
I was very upset that I wasn't on Baltimore at all yesterday. So I'm always happy to see a dog hit, but
I meant to ask you that because he was just absolutely mowing him down.
It figures because I didn't have.
Yeah. So I'm going to be on the other side of this this Reds thing. I like the Cardinals in this one. I think they're the better team. And I think they hate the Reds just enough. So I'm going to go with Miklos here. I know he's missed most of the season, and he didn't look so hot in his first one. But Wade Miley's been exceptional. But I could see this being a low-scoring tactical game, and that's Cardinals baseball. The Reds are more swing, for the fences type team. They're not like going to steal the base and manufacture the run like the way the Cardinals do traditionally. Cardinals manufacture runs, and in tight games, low-scoring games, that's what you want. I mean, that's what the Cardinals do. They execute, at least as an organization. And, this year they haven't been as good at it, but I don't know. I just got a hunch. Not rush into the window, that's for sure. It's an early game. I got to bet it. I don't have to bet it at all. Anyways, I'm gonna go with the over in that Arizona San Diego game. Luke Weaver sucks. I just can't even understand why Rod would even suggest anyone put a nickel of their hard-earned money on this guy. He is terrible. I mean, terrible. I would guess that the fans there will never let that trade go. Will never, ever, ever let that trade go. The Diamondbacks have made 2 hideous trades, and that's why they're the worst team in baseball. So, well, not hideous, but so they traded. But one of them was America's first baseman Paul Goldschmidt for Luke Weaver. That's just a bad deal, man. It doesn't even make any sense. It feels bad. It makes you feel dirty, right? Just talking about it.
Yeah, that was a bad deal.
It's a bad deal, man. I mean, Goldschmidt's never going to win the Gold Glove right at first base, but man, he's a good hitter. He's not there for his defense. But man, can he hit? Not sold on Darvish right now. Anyways, go to the second game at Great American Ballpark. This one is an interesting one. J Happ's been straight fire money since being traded to the Cardinals. Sub-2 ERA since being traded back to the National League up against Sonny Gray. I had a premium yesterday on the Cardinals, and the game got rained out. So in this same matchup, I don't have a premium on it today, so there's a freebie for you guys, for everybody. I had J Happ, and you guys know if I'm on J Happ, and I really strongly believe in it, right? Because I mean, we criticize the guys when they don't play well. We if they turn it around and they do, we hats off. And that's the way I feel about J Happ. The switch from the American League to the National League seems to have suited him well, and he's pitched extremely well since being traded to St. Louis. Aaron Nola on the mound against Paolo Espino. Nola minus 160 here. This line's dropped sharply, and it's because Nola stinks on the road, and so do the Phillies.
I think it's because of the weather that dropped.
Good chance it rains, right? It's supposed to rain all
day,
isn't it?
It rains, so the line drops?
Because
it's
they
not
don't know.
Rain as much
maybe
for the
Nola
Nationals?
pitches one inning, and then it gets rain delayed, and then they come back with a relief pitcher. That's my thought on that. But.
Yeah.
I don't think so. So it's not going to rain for the Nationals? I mean, I don't understand that.
But we're talking about Espino going for the. What's the difference? I mean, they give more credit for Nola than they would Espino.
We call this one the dream matchup of Bittler. Steven Matz taking on Matt Harvey, Toronto, and Packy Naughton on the mound. It just sounds like a cartoon character made up against Garrett Cole. Garrett Cole for the Yankees. Yankees not looking so hot last night there out in L.A. This is becoming a long road trip. Yankees have now lost 3 of their last 4.
Yeah.
Brian, what do you think of these 4 beauties?
Yeah, if the Nationals Phillies do play, I'm going to take the Nationals again today. They've been costing me a little bit of money against the Phillies here. I think Nola's overpriced here on the road. Espino's not that bad. Washington has no love lost for Philadelphia here, so and the public's humping the Phillies. So I'm going to take Washington, and I'm Baltimore Orioles here at +1.5. No way Steven Matz is a -235 pitcher. Orioles, they shocked everybody. They played better yesterday. I think they keep it within a run today. So Orioles +1.5 and Nationals money line.
Michael Bodo wants to direct our show for us. Rod, no more banter.
No more banter. For
Too
me,
much banter.
For me, I like the Cardinals and the Cincinnati Reds under the 7 in the game number 2. Just like you said, Hap has been pitching good in that since he's come over. So and so is Sonny Gray. He's still pitching really good. So give me the under. Low scoring game in that one. I see like a 2-1 game, 3-1 at the most written all over that one. Mm-hmm. And then I agree giving the Nationals salvage 1 against the Phillies if that thing's not rained out. And I think the Yankees salvage 1 too. Give me the Yankees with Cole on the mound. He'll sneak in a little sticky stuff in his back pocket and get the job done. Give me the Yankees. I love his search after the first inning. The ump comes over and he grabs the guy's hat and he grabs the glove and he starts searching it over and it's like, really? Still searching for the sticky stuff.
What do you think of the banter? Too much banter? You think we cross the line on banter sometimes? I always thought that the banter usually stays somewhat on topic, even though it's banter. It's rare that we really leave the building.
Sometimes we can banter and it can go.
It's rare that we absolutely leave the building on the banter. But I mean, it happens. It's happened.
It happens.
Yeah, it happens. Not apologizing for it either. I like it. The weekend shows, generally in the past on college football Saturdays, especially, have not had as much banter because we don't have as much banter when there's 4 people. When we do it with 4 people in here, and they still run way long.
And 2 hours.
2 hours plus.
10 minutes.
Yeah, 2 hours, 2.5 hours. It's like, I believe that the new format, and I think you guys are going to like it. I really do. I think you guys are going to like it. It's my guess. I think you guys will say this was the best idea you ever had. Got new people, new things, stuff. I haven't really introduced the new people, so that's part of the problem, I think. Part of the pushback we're getting. But I think when you meet all the rest of the cappers and you meet the new cappers coming on board and the new people that are going to be on the show, I think you guys are going to change your opinion.
Yeah, if you want all my college football picks or odds, just buy our season passes.
Yeah, and like I said yesterday, up until kickoff on Saturday, you buy Rod's or Brian's season pass. I'll throw in mine for half price.
So I'll be shocked if I don't have a really good Thursday Friday. I mean, over the years, the regular season has been good to me. It's the bowl season that lately, last 2 years, has been kicking my ass. But regular season's been good.
Yeah, I mean, I'll do mine at half price if you buy one of Rod's or Brian's. So if you buy their college football, I'll do my college football for half price. If you do their all football, I'll do my all football for half price. If you already bought mine or theirs and you wanted to do that, just let me know. You could email me and we could figure it out. We always do. What the hell? I'll throw in a consensus report with it as well.
Yeah, and the VIP show will be excellent.
It's going to be great. We're going to have a new capper on that. Does anyone not want a new capper on that too? Another 4th capper? It's like, yikes.
Is this person just going to do the VIP or are they going to do the morning video?
I believe
YouTube.
I believe
$50.
I believe the full thing, everything. Yeah, the premium and the VIP. You'll meet them tomorrow. We're going to do a late football show at 4 p.m. Kind of a run through, because it's like we haven't worked together. So I could get off topic with the banter sometimes. So all this banter about the banter. What are you selling today, Brian?
For me, I got my Hot Diggity Dog 3-pack. I got 3 dogs in Major League Baseball.
Did you really
for
call it
$40.
that? Did you really call it that?
Yeah, the Hot Diggity Dog 3-pack. It just came to me today. I like that name. I might have taken it from somebody else, but I like it. Hot Dig. Mine are actual dogs. So get my 3 dogs for $40 at pickdogs.com premium pick section. Make sure you're signed up for YouTube Premium and VIP.
And for me, it's I got my MLB Diamond Triple, one of my 3 best bets. I'm excited for today's Hump Day action. Jump aboard with 3 plays. Time to get over that hump and then ride the money wave right on through the weekend. Excited for football. It's going to be a great season.
I'm excited for football too. The VIP and the premium are still the best deal in sports handicapping anywhere. It's going to only get better with football season. And like I always say, it's one of those things that if it wasn't a good product, you would hear about it. You know, I've learned in this business that if something's free or whether it costs $1,000, if it's bad, you're going to hear about it. If you have a bad day, you're going to hear about it. You know, for me, you know, on YouTube, I make one bad pick, I hear about it. The VIP and the premium, I always think the premium picks is the best thing to do because then you have one capper, you know, they're going to go through hotter and cold streaks and you're going to get to take advantage of the process, right? From start to finish. And that's what you want to do is because just because someone's cold or someone's hot, that shouldn't be the reason to do it. It's because you agree with their philosophy over the long term, you know, because that's what you're in it for. But, you know, on the premium VIP, it's a good entry level thing. It's inexpensive if you're the $5 better, you know, or the $500 better. It's not going to affect your bankroll. It doesn't make sense. If you're a $20 better, you don't want to spend $50 on 3 picks. You know, it doesn't make sense for you. I'm not going to, I would never encourage anyone to do that. If you're a $20, $25 better or something or less or, you know, anything even 50, it doesn't make sense. Unless you buy a longer term package and you mitigate the cost, right? Because if you buy like monthly pass and it's like $325, then it's $10 a day. So it comes out to like $2 a pick, or, you know, on a Saturday, or $3 a pick or something.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yep.
Best deal going.
I just get so sidetracked because the banter. That's why the show lasts so long.
We could have been out of here in 10 minutes today if we just came on and said boop boop.
I like
boop,
to keep
boop,
it under
boop.
8 minutes. I don't like doing it. So I want to get the hell out of here. It's like I like it here.
Like, banter break. Baseball picks will continue shortly. I like that comment.
I like it here. I do. I'm not going to apologize for it. That's why I do this.
Right?
Where are we at?
Gotta be fun.
I think we're down to the Oakland 8.
All right. Oakland A's versus Detroit Tigers. That was a good one last night. I had the A's personally. I
had the Tigers.
I meant to give it as a premium. I don't know what I was thinking. Got the Rays and the COVID bombs, Red Sox. Chris Sale, minus 110. When do you see that? And you got the Twinkies and the Cubs. It was Cubs last night in Minnesota. I was surprised by that one. And then Carlos Rodon up against Max Kranick at guaranteed rate. The White Sox back, quietly, 21 games over 500. Exactly what they are at home this season. 21 games over 500. Brian, how much you got on the Pirates here?
I really hate this time, this area swath of games here. I don't like it at all. But if I had to pick one game out, it'd be the White Sox at minus 3.5 here. It's just, you can't make any money bet the 1.5 or 2.5. And I think they take it to the Pirates today and just have batting practice. But I was a little that yesterday's game kind of scared me a little bit on that -3.5 today. But we'll see how it goes. Just $100, nothing big.
And for me in that time slot, I like the under in the Oakland and Detroit game. Both pitchers have not been too bad, so I'll take the under in that one. Detroit 9-1 to the under their last 10. Oakland 6-4 to the under their last 10. Give me the under. And I like the over. The over got me yesterday in the White Sox and Pirates, but I think we get to that number today. It opened at 9, it's down. I'm taking the over. I think the White Sox pass wake up, and just like Bittler says, they kick the snot out of Pittsburgh today. They might hit double digits on their own. Wakey, they're going to crush Pittsburgh today.
12-2, I'm thinking.
Yeah, give me the over 8.5 in that one.
I hate the White Sox.
The only two I like there are four.
So Brian, our audience wants to know, you got any dates lined up, or you had anything?
I have absolutely nothing lined up.
So Brian's available. If anyone in the Philly area, is out there, Brian's available. Brian, what are your turn-ons? Dogs, inverse line movement, and
yeah, they have to like
general curmudgeon-y.
Like college football, and they have to like the underdogs in college football.
I
can't beat with any squares.
Brian's dream is like he's at the grocery store and he sees a woman walking around in a Matt Harvey jersey. It's like, it's my dream.
I do think Matt Harvey does okay today. We'll see. Blue Jays are chokers.
She's got a Pirates jersey on. It's like it's like Stephen Brault or something.
Yeah, if I see a Giants or White Sox jersey on the lady, that's it. I don't know. It's not gonna happen.
I met my dream girl. Oh yeah? Yeah. I spotted her across the store. She was wearing a Stephen Brault jersey.
I like Stephen Brault.
Of course. Who doesn't?
Better than me.
Brian's like, got the book. It's like, when's Brault pitching again? It's like, Joe Ryan against Justin Steele. Pretty big hopes here on Ryan. I'm going to take Joe Ryan. Run line. -326 on the White Sox. A little rich for my blood.
Too good to be true.
Too good to be true. Indians, Royals, Giants, Brewers, Dodgers, Braves. It's like when the Dodgers lose, the Giants lose. It's like that's how they've been going.
Only half game back though, Dodgers.
Got 3 games head to head. What do you like in these 3, Brian?
Okay, for me in these 3, I kick myself. I hate myself for this one. I'll take the Giants here. It's very square, but you got Gausman on the mound. Giants need to win, must win. I think they take this one. Now it's up to -170, so I think you have to lay the run line in this game. And then the other one I like is the Kansas City Royals. Mike Minor on the mound going against Logan Allen, who's had a good start last time out, but overall he's not much to be desired there. I like the Royals and the Giants -1.5.
Rod, what do you think about Brian's dating life? Do you think it would be improved if maybe he rooted for the home team once in a while? Like,
probably once in a while.
It's like Eagles,
Is Mike Minor pitching? You have Mike Minor pitching? I think it's somebody named Jackson Cower.
Oh yeah, this morning it's
they it's like Brian goes to the party. It's like Brian goes to the party. His friends like, I want to introduce you to someone. And it's like she's wearing, he's like she's wearing she's wearing a Donovan McNabb jersey. I can't do it. I can't go there.
No, it's a Wentz. If she's wearing a Wentz jersey, then Bittler's in there, right? If she's wearing the Wentz jersey,
Yeah, I would
like,
consider
ooh, look at that. Yeah.
Yeah, just say Coar.
Cower.
Who you got here, Red?
For me, I'm going to take the Indians in that one. Maybe Logan Allen can finally get a win. He hasn't got a win since his last time he got a win, April 11th, and then with Cower going, ooh, this game could get real ugly real fast. Over's probably not bad. Look at that one either. But I'll take the Indians here with the plus money over the Royals.
It's a little odd that minus 125 for this pitcher for the Royals. So,
right? Something just seems.
I like the over.
That means take the Royals.
I like the over with those two guys going. That's
right.
All right. Brings us to the parlay segment of the show. And people say this show would be quicker, but the show's only been 35 minutes today, so you had to fill it with something. Gotta have some banter. Rod, who do you like for your parlay?
And for me, we're going to go the Reds in game 1, Arizona, and the Indians.
Brian?
This is my super square 2-game parlay. I'm going to take the San Francisco Giants money line teamed up with the Houston Astros money line. Parlay those up together. It should be surefire winners for a nice, easy parlay win.
Diamondbacks Padres over. What was my other one? Indians Royals over with Max Scherzer and the Dodgers. 2 overs in the Dodgers. That's pretty solidly cute.
Yeah, you're a Dodger guy, huh?
Oh, I am today.
You're a Scherzer guy. That's what it is.
Sweet.
Oh, how did your fantasy draft? It didn't happen. It's Thursday, right?
Yeah, I had it on Sunday.
Oh, who'd you
got
get?
Kyler Murray at quarterback.
Nice. You get those running yards.
Jonathan Taylor, running back of the Colts. Joe Mixon, Robinson of the Jaguars are my 3 running backs. Wide receiver Julio Jones, I know he's dinged up. But
the thing is with Robinson is that the Jags are probably going to be playing from behind, so running backs generally don't get a lot of carries in garbage time.
He had a good season last year. I liked Robinson. He was my 2nd overall pick that I made, actually.
Nice. There you go. Who's your tight end?
My tight end is the Ravens tight end. The heck's his name?
Anyone take Michael Carter in your draft?
Not that I remember.
Wow.
Maybe I'll have to write that name down so I can pick him up.
He's just like, ooh, waiver wire.
Wow. Big mistake. Big mistake.
My backup quarterback's Trevor Lawrence. I think he's going to have a good season. Usually rookies don't, but. And then my 3rd quarterback's Deshaun Watson. I think that somehow I'll end up playing.
I guess someone in the chat just keeps asking the same question over and over again. I don't know what the question is. Rod, do you see it here? I must have them blocked. I don't see the question. So then someone answered the kid about this 20-point line movement.
What has line movement?
20-point line movement for the Reds now at minus 130 with still listed pitchers.
Yeah.
What's going on? Oh. Because
isn't that the guy from?
Because originally it was scheduled as a 9-inning game, and now it's a 7-inning game.
Yeah.
Right, when it first came out, it was listed as it was a 9-inning game, and then with last night's rain out, it switched to a 7-inning game. So even though it's the same listed pitchers, and now it's a day game.
Yeah, that guy I just tuned that guy out. Sorry, that's the guy from the drive-thru yesterday that was being rude again. That was the guy that I pointed out and said that's the guy you need to report.
I got to give you guys like moderation.
Yeah, because that guy needs that. That's just that. Jeremy Fisher. Yeah, that's the same guy from yesterday.
Rod's a good moderator.
He's a good moderator.
So that's why I tuned that. Now I see it. Yeah, I just tuned him out.
This is what Rod does. He just does this.
Looks like he's growing his beard back for college football. Looks like.
Can you say that again? Can you say it one more time? I didn't catch it.
It's my duck. I'm gonna find my duck.
Anyways, thanks everyone for joining us. We're really regressing. Tomorrow is the kickoff of college football. So for me, the official kickoff. Got 6 games tomorrow, plus a bunch of those FCS. So I'm going to dig through those as well, see if we can come up with anything. I'm excited about it. We have a college football show that we're going to do at 4 o'clock tomorrow, just me and one other person. I don't know if we'll have guests or not. I'm not really sure. We're just going to wing it because, like I said, new person, and I want to make sure that they are I've never worked with them before. So we got to do some kind of run-through, right? So we'll give it a shot and see how that goes. And, as always, it'll be a work in progress. But anything else you guys want to say for yourself? Brian?
I'm going to dig in more I'm going to do Friday's card today. I got a playoff for Thursday, so Friday I'm going to really dig into Friday's card.
So you're just going one pick on Thursday?
Well, as of right now, but there's another game.
Maybe I'll just go one pick that's for sale, and the other one will just be included for the
VIP guys.
For the VIP.
Yeah. Well, no, for for my long-term subscribers, my guys that have my monthly or my football.
There you go.
They'll get the other pick, and then I'll just go with one because I do have one I like the best. And I have one
because right now I'm waiting on Boise and UCF to dig in a little bit deeper.
Ryan's like, I want that hook.
Maybe.
Two new head coaches. Anyways.
Yeah, but traditionally Boise State performs pretty well against the spread early in the season. Yeah,
I find that Gus Malzahn, it normally takes him a little bit to get his players, unless he totally lucks out and gets a quarterback that can flat out play, run and do all that stuff. And I'm just not 100% convinced that he's got that there. Guy to run that offense.
Florida State typically screws me year after year, so because I overjudge their talent.
Florida State's got Mackenzie Milton at quarterback, man. If he's healthy,
I think they beat Notre Dame outright.
If he's healthy, they're going to be good. I mean, the last we saw Mackenzie Milton, he was the guy putting up 60, 70 a game at UCF, and now he's at. Remember, then he broke his leg. He was like a Heisman candidate, right? He was like listed as one of the top Heisman candidates. He was freaking awesome. And it was late in the season it happened. All right, we'll talk about all this stuff tomorrow. I'm excited. We'll see you guys tomorrow. Make it an awesome day. Make it a winning day. And I'm going to try like crazy to act more professional tomorrow. I'm going to go back and listen to this and just count exactly how many minutes of banter we had. Because the banter.
Half an hour worth.
You think it's mostly banter?
30 minutes worth.
If we cut out the banter, there won't be any show. All right, we'll talk. We'll work on this together. I'll work with you guys on it. You guys tell me. All right.
Banter line just moved 20 points.
I like banter, and I'll tell you when Romanelli comes on Saturdays on the show, there's going to be some banter. Just telling you right now. I don't care if there's a co-host. I don't care if there's not a co-host. There's going to be some banter. Have a great day. I'm going to try and act more professional tomorrow. If you missed any of this show or you want to take it on the go, iTunes, Spotify, Amazon, download any of those places. Picks from the Doghouse. Have a great day.